going on, guys? This is your girl, Miss Melony at FLK Studios. Shout out to Flock. Shout out to Divine. This episode has been sponsored by FLK Studios. Make sure you check them out. 333 West 206th Street in Washington Heights, the heart of Dykeman. B.A.R TV, brilliant and resilient. Welcome, guys, to another episode of B.A.R TV. I have a brilliant and resilient guest here by the name of Mike Lavelle. Hi, how are you? Welcome to B.A.R TV.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being our guest. He's such, oh my gosh, when you guys hear this man's voice, this young man is amazing. So I definitely, his voice opened the door. His voice opens doors, because it was very touching when I heard that. Yeah. You had just did a video the day before. You did a little preview clip, BTS, and I heard that just organic voice, and I will say, God bless you. You have a nice, beautiful voice. You guys are going to hear it here very soon.
I gotcha.
But let them know exactly who you are, where you're from, and a little bit about your brand.
All right, well, I'm Mike Lavelle. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Spring Valley, New York. You know what I'm saying? 845. You know how we rockin'. You know, we on the come up. I've been singing for a minute. I'm a pop R&B recording artist, so that's my lane. That's me right there. So definitely glad to be here. You know, thank you so much for having me today.
Of course, so like I said, your voice was, you know, I had never heard of you. I just your friend referred you. I looked, and you know, at first glance, you would not realize that the sound would come from this young man's, you know, talent. So, you know, I definitely want to talk about how did you and how long you've been creating music. Obviously, the voice is the gift. So when did you notice that was a talent?
I've been singing for a long time. I'll say like probably 10 years now, because I grew up in the church, you know what I'm saying? I'm Haitian, so I grew up in the Haitian church, Sinai French speaking SDA church. So started singing off in the children's choir and stuff. Nice. You know how it is, you know. And then eventually I got my shot at an a cappella singing group, you know, and from there I just, you know, started, you know, singing on my own, doing all this, started looking on YouTube, watching Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, all that. So I was definitely inspired by them, you know, as well. So definitely just the church background is what started me.
Okay, and you come from a family that's supportive over your choice of becoming an artist?
Well, you know, as a Caribbean family, you know, it's kind of difficult because, you know, parents, you want that degree, you know, so but they do understand, so they support me fully.
But you did stay focused as well on your degree and you know, other skills to have backing on.
Exactly.
You know, and then the music is also, you know, your baby. Your baby, I'll say. You don't know where it's going. You love it, right? So obviously from the beginning.
Yeah, it's letting God lead me, you know what
I'm saying? Beautiful. So why don't you talk about a couple of highlights in your career that made you feel like this was the right path that you're on?
Yeah, I definitely got a couple. I'm not going to lie to you. There's, because when I was younger, you know, especially in just college, high school. I mean, I'm still kind of technically in college. I'm 22, feel me? So yeah. So I'm working on that degree, Mom. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? I got you.
What are you studying in school?
Electrical engineering technology.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, you know, it's kind of
okay, Mommy. He's working.
Trying to get that.
Yeah, getting the bag. Okay.
So whenever I used to perform at fashion shows or like talent shows and stuff, those were definitely some of my highlights, especially at my school, my college, Alfred State College. did this performance. We had the background dances and everything. You know what I'm saying? I did this dance hall record with my boy Sean Diddy. So you know it was lit. You know what I'm saying? That was the first time I was like, yo, like this is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is my lane. Like I like this. I like the lights on me. I like having that mic and just singing. You know, having people just hear me and just feel touched. You know, so
nice.
Yeah, it was that moment right there.
Okay. Now, was there ever a moment where you doubted yourself?
Plenty of moments.
And what helps you get through those moments?
I've done a lot of, meditating, just staying to myself and just thinking, praying as well. But usually what happens, something happens, like I might crack, while I'm singing. That's like the worst thing for a singer, when you crack and stuff. But I just really just sit down and I tell myself, hey, you're here for a reason. You're on the stage for a reason. People come and ask you to perform for a reason. So I know that performers have bad days and stuff like that, but you just got to reflect and be like, hey, let's push, let's get better. You know what I'm saying? I always ask my friends and, my team, a team is very important. Like my Wanda Music team, shout out to them.
Yeah, let's talk about your team behind you and how did you get with your team? What led you, what steps for young aspiring artists that want to walk the same walk you walk? How did you get to the point where you are working with Wanda Music? Talk about that.
Yeah, so I'm actually signed to MJ Records. My manager, he was able to get me a deal with Jerry Wanda and Wanda Music. Basically, with my manager, it so happened that, I came to him a long time ago and I tried to audition for him. And that was actually a moment where I realized, like, you know what? I got to do better, because I came to him and I was, just saying, I thought I was all that. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I did my little,
humbled you?
It humbled me for real, because he's like, you're okay. Now come back when you're ready. I was like, damn, like that hurt, feel me? So shout out to Eddie, my manager, because he really pushed me, he did his thing with me. So now he put me to a place where I was actually ready to come in front of, Jerry and stuff. And, they went all out and they gave me that deal. They was like, hey, we want to bring you in? Let's do it. So now we're making big moves. Got some new stuff coming.
Talk about the big moves. What's coming?
Actually, this is a perfect time, and I think this is a perfect time to have an interview, because I actually just filmed my music video for my next single.
Right, you just came literally from it. Just came, Tell us about that single and what's behind the single.
So this single is a ballad, and it's a big record. My team just absolutely loves it. When I wrote the song, I didn't even think it was going to be that big. Until I played it for my manager. He called me right away. He's like, Mike, this right here, this is it. I was like, okay, okay, cool, let's see. So we went and finished the recording, went over to Jerry, and, we just played it for them and the team, and they just sat back, closed their eyes, and that moment, it was it. They was like, yo, play it back, bro, play it back. So
that was today, just now?
Oh, no, that was just like about a month and a half ago.
Oh, and now you just shot the video.
And now we just finally shot the video. So,
Right.
But they definitely love the record. And I feel like it's going to be a very big record. So, hopefully pretty soon when it releases, you guys can see it,
Right. You heard, we're going to play a little bit here. And then, when you drop your project, you're welcome to come back and have a listening session on B.A.R TV.
Let's do it. Yeah. Let's make that happen.
So, so you how did that? Yeah. So you signed with them, and then from there, how did life change for you? Do you feel?
Honestly, that's the thing, because when you, especially for a lot of young artists, they have this mentality that when you sign with somebody or a label or something, that stuff is going to change right away. You're just going to get money in your pocket, all this and all that. It's not really like that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, me signing with them, I'll forever thank them for this. They kind of checked me, you know what I'm saying? They was like, okay, we signed you, but it's not for nothing. Like, let's see what you got, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you get signed, like, you got to push forward, like, even more. You got to put your foot on that gas even more. So, at a certain period of my life, once I got signed, it was just like, what am I really doing? Like, I had to really figure myself out, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of stuff going on in my life, I just had to fix it real quick. Got in my room, started writing, making beats, because I also produce, you know what I'm saying? So, I was just in my room just making beats, producing, and came to them with this record, a couple more records, and, it was like, yeah, let's get it. Let's start pushing, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Sounds similar to Kanye West story. I don't know if you watched the Kanye West side.
Yo, that
sounds a little something. People think, oh yeah, you got the deal. You're gonna no, you gotta still put a lot of hard work into yourself.
That's facts.
Before anybody else pushes you or puts work or even opens a budget for you.
Exactly. It's a life lesson.
To make a song or a video. It's not free, guys. It's very expensive.
Yeah, facts. right there.
Right. So what else do we have coming up for you? Is there anything specific you want to talk about?
So after my single, I'm definitely releasing an EP. Releasing an EP, and it's gonna showcase my vocal skills. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of the songs that I've made, I've been kind of trying to get with the program. A sense of where the music is going now and stuff. Then I realized, you know what? I actually have a voice, so let me use my voice. Let me just, make songs where I could actually sing. I let the song breathe. You know what I'm saying? Actually show off my vocals. So the purpose of this next EP is gonna be like show off my vocals. You know what I'm saying? That's straight up.
And those vocals naturally show off because, like I told you, that behind the scenes video got my ear. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, we better have him. You heard it. I said, I'm going to say, you heard it here first on B.A.R TV. But out of the music that you have put out already on your own independently, what would you say was maybe your top 2 that drew audience to you?
Well, actually, all my music actually was dropped while I was signed with Wanda Music.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you didn't sign nothing on your own before Wanda. I mean, you didn't drop nothing on your own before Wanda.
I dropped, just one little track, you know what I'm saying, but it wasn't nothing really serious. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, they really stuck their neck out.
So you have dropped. What do you have out there now?
I have about, I think, 3 singles. 3 singles, yeah. So my first single was one of my favorites. It was called "Started Up." My first video ever. It was just a nice experience. We shot it out in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? We got some really good feedback. It was just a vibe. It was a pop song as well. So I feel like people really definitely enjoyed it and they appreciated it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So also I shot another one in Vegas. That was my second single. Went all the way out to the desert. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, so I had a great time.
That was a nice experience.
Filming, with my videographer Devin. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Shout out to him, the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Trig. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. So it was definitely a great experience. First time going out to the West Coast, honestly, because I've never been out there before. So it was cool doing that.
Different, right?
Yeah, way different. Way different.
Right. All right. Well, let them know where to find you, and
of course.
Make sure you guys stay tuned for
Got you. Y'all can find me on Instagram at Mike LaVille, MIC_LVILLE. That's my Instagram. Go ahead and follow me. Follow me on YouTube as well, Mike LaVille. I'm saying, you know where I'm at, gang.
Mike's about to go on the mic right now.
Oh,
He's
man.
hopping in the booth. He's going to drop an acapella for y'all so you can hear them vocals right here on B.A.R TV. Drop those bars.
All right. See you later. We broke up and we made up too many times. Don't need reminding, cause this is what we made of. This whole relation, I'm contemplating. Why'd we even put ourselves through this? I ain't never seen what I've been missing. Baby, it be you, sometimes it's me. Time is running out, we've come to see that we was real young when we fell in love. All them good times, it was not enough. We was going round, taking different turns. It's the end of the show, you can close that curtain. We was real young when we said we could. All them good times, it was always good. We was going round, cheating on each other. It's the end of the show, you can close that curtain.